This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Well, he was just driving past, bibbed.
You gave me a call, I answered on hands-free. Come back for your Cougs.
See, that's what mates do, isn't it?
I guess so.
First of all, how are you feeling?
I feel better now. Yeah, was ill for a few days, but it wasn't too bad. I had like muscle soreness and joint pain. Lost the taste and smell. Apart from that, I was alright. My joints were sore for a few days, but apart from that, I was alright.
Just talk to me about how kind of stressful that week is for you. Obviously, aside from kind of battling that side of it, mentally for you, you must have not been in a good place.
Oh, no, I was devastated. I mean, I put everything into my camps, but you know, I've got a good team of people around me, and listen, no camp goes to waste. We keep it moving, and it's just one of them things. You've got to roll with the punches. It's just nothing I could do about it. I was honestly devastated, mate, but what can you do, man?
So obviously you would have watched the show from home on the Saturday.
I watched up until the main event. I couldn't watch the main event. I mean, it just weren't meant to be. Me on fight camp just weren't meant to be. I mean, I was supposed to headline the first fight camp show. Then now this fight camp, but everything happens for a reason, man. You know, I've come through adversity in my career so far, and it's just one of them things. I know I said it's one of them things numerous times, but it is just one of them things.
Obviously, a word on Granados as well, because well on Granados, obviously he would have. It's a gutting feeling to go for on the other side, where it's not it wasn't his fault, but obviously the agreement will be honoured. That will be on ex-opponent regardless.
100%. Yeah, I'm sure he understands. As he said, he had COVID himself. It's just the world we live in now. I mean, I'm worried about him now coming over and getting COVID. You can't, there's nothing you can do about it. We tested all our sparring partners. And for those who are saying, oh yeah, the tests are fake, I've done 8 tests. 8 tests on the day, different batches. 8, and then 2 tests the following day. And then I've done an official test. So, I mean,
but you weren't feeling good anyway, so I suppose it's a mixture of that.
On that, yeah. I wasn't feeling great. I felt like I was fine. I went, no, I can definitely fight. Like, it's going to go in a couple of days, and I'm going to test negative. On the Saturday, mate, my joints were in pain. I was just in pain. My back kept waking me up. My back was in pieces. My knees. I just couldn't believe I had COVID. The worst part about it was I couldn't even binge eat, because I couldn't taste and smell. So that was the worst part, probably.
But you're back to training now, so
I ain't stopped. I had 2 days off where I felt COVID, and then I was back training in my garden. Back training in my garden. Listen, it's a mindset. It don't just stop at an end of a camp for me. It rolls on. We're just constantly building.
Right, well listen, I know you haven't stopped here long, and I appreciate you kind of give us a little update.
I thought you wanted me to come here to say hello to my mate, but you just brought me here so you could do an interview.
Well, actually, when I called you, I didn't actually have my camera.
You did.
The guy, Wayne Smith, that pulled up, brought my camera. So when I actually called you, I didn't have a camera.
Don't give me all that spill, mate. We know that you just called me here so you could do an interview. Interrupting my day. It's 12:49. It's roasting, and you got me here doing an interview.
You can have an argument with a phone box, I swear to God. Literally, I've come here in peace.
You're here in your vest and your Gucci sliders. I'm here tracking, roasting, doing this for you.
You're becoming a meme of yourself now, by the way.
Do you know what? These memes, I know have to do me in a bit, you know.
Undefeated podcaster.
They've smashed it. They've crushed it.
They're so accurate, though. The little Spanish lingo at the end was...
Yeah, but do you know what? It's obviously just one of them things, but soon you're going to see no context bin coming up.
You've started it now.
No, but it's just...
You better start it before someone else does.
No, because it's just one of them things. Listen, I keep saying it's just one of them things. I was just so intense after... I'm so intense after the fights, because people... I just get intense. There's passion there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just really passionate about what I do.
There's nothing wrong.
So after the fight, I'm like, yeah, what? You know, I'm just all like, yeah, come on then. You know, I'm just really passionate, animated. At the end of the day, if you're not passionate about something, don't do it. I'm so passionate about what I do. I love what I do. So when I'm do the business, I get all, all angry, aggressive.
It's all right. There's nothing wrong with it.
I know, but it's just
People
funny.
embrace it.
Yeah, I know they do, but it's just funny because it's just become the way I am now. But you know, it's nice because the public have seen me change over the years, and I'll change again over the next 5 years. It's inevitable. You change, you grow, you evolve. It's just.
But I will say one thing for people that think that you just turn it on for the cameras. When you've been out of camp and I've been out of you, you are that intense.
Do you think so?
Because you've come up to me and gone, like, do you think I'd beat him? And I go, don't know. You go, why not? Why not?
Do you know
Tell me why now I wouldn't beat him. And I'm like, Cons, chill.
Oh,
like,
what was it? Yeah, with that thing with the board, the game.
Right, fight picks that is.
Yeah, that.
Fight picks that is when people were like,
yeah, that.
you weren't
that done my
satisfied
night
that
in a little
96% people thought you'd win. You thought the other 4%.
Who's the other 3% then? 4%. Who's that? Stick it right on him. No, I don't know. It's just funny that I've become this way and it's become a thing.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. One last question, just before you go. Talks of Brooke Khan have seemed to have resurfaced again.
I really like Kell Brook. He's always had time for me. He was a fighter that I really looked up to. I even drove to Sheffield to see his fights, and you know I don't go to no boxing events. I even drove up there to see him fight Spence. I had him winning against Spence. I'm a fan of Kell Brook. But him fighting Khan now leaves me in a position where I'd rather fight Khan. But at the end of the day, if them two are fighting, I'll have the winner. If the winner wants it, which I'm sure they would. Because at the end of the day, the big domestics are what the public want. I think me and Khan would do way more buys.
Eddie Hearn says he still wants that fight between, if this doesn't happen with Brooke, he wants you and Khan.
That fight can materialise. But Amir Khan don't want it. I know people are going, yeah, but why would he not fight you? He's been in with Canelo, he's been in with X, Y, Z. Why would he be scared to fight you? Because if he loses to me, I can't say that's his legacy down the drain. But then again, when he fought Barrera was at the same age gap. Do you know what I mean? It was the same age difference, except Barrera took the fight. So just take the fight, innit? Like, so, the money's there. That won't be a problem, and the public want it. What's going on, David?
What's up, brother? How you feeling?
Get it in.
Yeah,
the public want it. So I don't know why Khan's talking like, it don't make sense. No, but then fight Phil LaGreco, because that makes sense. Fight Samuel Vargas, that makes sense. Oh, hold on a minute, one better for you. Fight featherweight and Billy Dibb, that makes more sense. Don't give that spill. Do you know what I mean? That's what makes it 10 times worse. Is alright, just say that, paint your card. Just say it don't make sense, because if I lose to you, where do I go from there? Nowhere. At the end of the day, I'm ranked number 10 in the WBC or 11. He's ranked number 15. Well, how does that not make sense? Yeah, right. Fight a featherweight in Billy Dibb, or if he's lighter than that, I don't know. So don't talk about it. Don't make sense. Don't give that spill. Do you know what I mean? And as for Kell Brook, I think Kell Brook beats Amir Khan. I think Kell Brook beats Amir Khan, but then I'm gonna have to call out the winner. And then that leaves me in a predicament, doesn't it? Because I don't want to fight Brook. I mean, I would fight Brook, but I'd rather fight Khan. Yeah.
But look, job in hand for you is Granados. That's first port of call for you. What happens after that? See if
well, he say it's a disrespect. Me saying he's a step, he's just a step closer to me getting my world title. Well, of course he is. I don't think I've come into boxing to beat Granados. I've come into boxing to beat a world champion. So any fight before then is a step in the right direction. I don't know why he's saying it's a disrespect. Of course it ain't a disrespect. He's going to use me as a stepping stone to get to wherever he needs to get to, and I'm going to use him to get to where I need to get to. So it ain't no disrespect. It ain't. It just is what it is. It's the game. Vargas was a step up. Formella was a step up. So I'm ready to have another step again in the right direction. Sat in the Welsh Wizard. You good? How you feeling? Is that the fight kit? Isaiah 41:10. What's the scripture? Yeah, what is it?
Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will help you all, uphold you with my righteous right hand.
Cheers! Do you know what's jokes? Is my mum got that scripture for me from my fight with Vargas about upholding your right hand. Go on.
And it was from a tournament we went to in Bulgaria. Joshua Boaty
Yeah,
told me about that, and it's stuck with me ever since.
solid scripture.
Sick.
I bet you knock him out with the right hand and all.
Go on. Yeah.
Scripture
Yeah.
quotes. Yeah.
Right. Well, listen, I'll let you get on. I appreciate you giving us a little bit of your time today, as always.
Thank you.
But that wasn't my intent. I genuinely didn't have... You saw my camera be delivered to me midway through the conversation.
Don't. Listen, what I'm going to start doing now, is plug in CBTV, like and subscribe.
You can do that anyway.
No, I know, but what I should really do is get a cut from the interviews we do.
Okay.
What do you reckon?
We'll talk about that.
Imagine. I'll be laughing.
Can I pan on your car or not really?
Make sure you get the steering wheel in.
Well,
Premium.
can you stand there? Because otherwise it just looks like I'm filming someone's
So the
car.
steering wheel was done by a Premium Bespoke down in Birmingham. Big thank you to Jim. Cooks, make sure you send me this clip. I'll send it over to him. That's the steering wheel. It gets the revs count. It's got Alcantara red suede. And then obviously, yeah, C63S. Only best for the best. Got Vossi wheels on there.
It's just turning into some sort of...
20-inch wheels. Slim rim. Got the carbon fibre extras on there. Carbon fibre on the back. Carbon fibre on the steering wheel.
Are you trying to sell me it?
Any more?
Are you trying to sell me it?
I don't know, I'm getting rid of it. Do you want it?
Listen, appreciate your time.
Huh? No, we're good there. We're good.
We'll see you at the show Saturday.
See you there, Coogs.
And yeah, good to see you kind of back.
I'm back.
Not
Back
that
I
you-
never left. I didn't even leave.
No, you didn't even leave.
Alright, we done here or what?
Yeah, we're done.
Thank you.